There's obviously a symbolic significance to being here because of this place and what happened here and the time span of 100 years. And it's really our responsibility as the inheritors of the Carnegie legacy to mark the anniversary, but also to do it in a substantial way, in a way that speaks to the moment today, what's happening in the world today, and also looking to the future. And because our organization is educational in nature, we thought that the best thing we could do would be to come here and bring with us scholars, thoughtful people, journalists who have been thinking about this issue, the crisis of 1914, what it means for us today, and international relations generally, and to ask them this question, and to do it in a public venue, in a public forum, so that we could tap into what's happening here now, and sort of do this together, and again in a symbolic way, but also a substantial way. Ethics has sort of a lofty kind of tone to it, but in many ways it's humbling. When you think about ethics, you know, I think about it as a search for truth and it's a search for justice, but it's imperfect in many ways. And so I think the first thing personally I think of is the need to do it, and the need to do it in a committed way, and in a rigorous way, but in a way that's genuinely humble and open to ideas and information. But I also think of it as a great opportunity for teaching and learning. Ethics is a universal concern. Every person, everywhere, every country around the world faces certain kinds of ethical challenges. So it's something that we can sort of do together and should do together. And again, as somebody, I think of myself as a teacher, and I think of our organization as an educational institution. It's a great opportunity. The history of the 20th century is a tragic one. It's a century that began with such great optimism, really embodied in Andrew Carnegie, who believed that we were really, in 1914, just about to get to a new stage of human development. And to reflect on what happened in this century at the beginning, and even at the end, what happened here, is a reminder of how hard it is, how difficult it is, how much we have to learn. So again, coming back to our theme of humility, I think that that's important. But I think it's also important to continue to try to imagine a better future. That history isn't something that just happens to us. It's something, it's decisions that people make. And our belief is that an educated public, educated leaders may make better decisions, and that's our mission, and that's what we're trying to do. And so we wanted to just use this occasion to recommit ourselves to that and to do something significant that would sort of launch us to the next 100 years.